from Louisiana's home team. This is Fox 8 News at 5 p.m.
Good evening, I'm John Snell.
And I'm Nancy Parker. A key player in the federal grand jury investigation of former New Orleans Mayor Ray Nagin will plead guilty to federal charges.
A document unsealed this week shows that businessman Frank Fradella will admit guilt. Tonight, Lee Zurich asked Fradella's attorney if Fradella has given the government information on Nagin.
Our radar for years. Here's an interview we did with him back in 2010 on his construction company's questionable billings to the Orleans Parish School Board. Today, the federal government unsealed a document indicating Fradella will plead guilty to charges in federal court. The document signed by Fradella and U.S. Attorney Jim Letton.
As Kenny Rogers' famous song said, you got to know when to hold 'em and know when to fold 'em.
So you folded them?
That's pretty much where we are.
The charges don't relate to that Orleans Parish School Board story. We know some of the guilty plea involves a case in Dallas where a grand jury indicted Fradella on securities fraud, insider trading relating to his former company, Home Solutions. Is he pleading guilty to any other charges other than the securities?
Well, I can't really comment on that at this point. That may. Well, there might be more information in the future.
That securities case has been transferred from Dallas to New Orleans. Fradella will now plead guilty in court here instead of Texas. Our focus on Fradella didn't start with that 2010 interview, though. We've also questioned his ties to former New Orleans Mayor Ray Nagin. And when I requested Nagin's calendar in 2009, he tried to hide meetings with Fradella, crossing them off the calendar he gave me. After I sued the city, we found out Nagin, in fact, met with Fradella.
You've been reporting on various issues that, might relate to Mr. Fradella in New Orleans, so it makes sense for him to be concerned about that here.
The Times-Picayune has also reported on Fradella. The newspaper says the local federal investigation into Fradella involves his relationship with Nagin and whether that relationship helped Nagin's countertop company, Stone Age, land work with Home Depot. Has Mr. Fradella given the government any information about Ray Nagin?
I can't comment on that.
Fradella and former city technology chief Greg Mefford are now cooperating with federal investigators. Both have significant ties to Nagin. Both are also represented by Randy Smith.
It is truly a coincidence. I mean, I was hired separately by each of those guys. They don't really know each other, and it's been at different time periods. Interestingly, I started representing both of them in civil matters, and both then had some criminal issues that I then got involved with.
But both of Smith's clients could be the key parts to the federal investigation into the former mayor. Another part of the federal investigation into Nagin involves businessman Aaron Bennett, who pleaded guilty to corruption charges involving Plaquemines Parish. Bennett is also cooperating with the government and has ties to Nagin. Bennett's sentencing has been pushed back until October, and Bennett has told the Times-Picayune he's actually the one who introduced Fradella to Nagin.
So any idea when Fradella will plead guilty?
We don't know. I mean, we really don't know the total amount of the charges that he's pleading guilty to, when he will plead guilty. We're just going to have to wait and see how this plays out over the coming weeks.
As Randy Smith says, more information coming.
Yeah, more information coming.
All right, thanks, Lee.